Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm absolutelly, this time with another demo review, in this case a review of the Guilty Gear Strive open demo that was this past weekend. I always liked Guilty Gear, I'm a great fan of Guilty Gear. I just feel that these kinds of games, these one-on-one head-to-head kind of games are going to the esports genre, are just betting too much on the esports drama, and that's not for me. I really enjoy the story, although the story mode in these games are really long because they're just full of filler dialogue and I don't like it. But underneath it all, I really like the universe and I really like the characters. This is of course more of the same. With the open beta, we can see a lot of characters. I think it was like 16 characters, 8 characters. There was a lot of characters, which had beautiful graphics and beautiful animation. They also redesigned the scenarios, the battle sets. So now you can jump from one to the other, and the set actually, the camera follows, and you're playing the same set but on another area. And I thought that was really, really cool. This time it feels more. It kind of feels more. It fills the universe with more depth and has more meat instead of just being two characters pounding each other. You can see in the background the city life and the areas that you're fighting, so you have a little bit more information about that universe, which I absolutely love. The commands are responsive, I had no problem with that. The problem was that the open beta was just, everything was online. I couldn't even play the prologue, maybe the beginning story of each character. No, it was just online, just to try the servers. And on the online part, I gotta say, I didn't do pretty well. I didn't do very well. I had like 4 wins. I just tried with one character, which is the one I usually fight with the most, which is Ship Zaneth. I got like 4 or 5 wins in a row, and then I just started losing. And after about 5th time I lost or something, I was just like, okay, this is not for me. I did try again after one day to say, okay, let me see if I can go out with a win, and I did get a win, but I didn't win the matches. I won a round. So in that sense, I've lost a lot of. I lost a lot out of touch. I'm a little bit out of touch of PvP, and not to say anything. There's guys who like it. There's guys who have that competitive edge and they want to be the best. Fine with them. Me, I just like to go through the levels and find out the story. So in that area, the online was not made for me. It worked great. I think matchmaking, for the most part, for the beginning, I think it was fine. But then I started thinking that maybe it wasn't, because I was just losing even to guys who were small, and I was like, is the command not responding correctly? Is there a lag? All these issues that come around. The matchmaking was fast. I was playing in the European server and the matchmaking was pretty fast. The only problem I had was when I changed my avatar to battle stand, it usually moved around in the screen. It changes position. I don't know why, but it did. So I don't know if that's related or not. But yeah, that happened. About everything else, I really can't tell you anything because everything was in development. I did have a lot of options in ranked mode, to see my replays, to find out who I lost with, how they were doing, my rivals and all that, all kind of information that it's great for esports. For me personally, as a casual player, didn't say anything. Maybe the replays if I wanted to share them. Like I said, this is more directed to esports and people who like to play competitive against other players. So yeah, in that sense, it worked perfectly. I just wish I could, try a little bit of the stories just to see how the animations. Oh, and by the way, by the animations, I love playing with Faust. I went to training mode with Faust just to try out all the animations because he has ones which he has the funniest ones, and I really recommend people, if they even try the demo, just try to do all the specials with every character, and especially with Faust, do it against every character because the art team really had the trouble of changing all the characters' expressions, which means they had to do it by hand. They couldn't use it like an algorithm for they had to change it by hand, just for us to enjoy it. So if you didn't do anything else, if the demo continues, which I think it's already out, but if you find it and you can try the demo, just try it Faust and doing this because the ultimates are really, really good. that's it. That's my review on it. It doesn't have a lot of meat. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. The demo was just made Arc System to try out the servers, and I think it works. In that sense, it's good. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. And as always, have a great game, guys.
これが忍者